So, well, it's Fratel once again, and here to talk about breeds, to talk about F1. You hear in the market, people are talking about F1, 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 F1. So ideally, what is an F1? And are all animals that are sold for breeding F1s, most especially when you look at Ugandan context? You find that F1 is not a breed. It is basically a fast cross after crossing two pure lines, two well upgraded products. Take a look at Danbreed F1. It's called Danbreed Hybrid. It's a cross of Yorkshire and Landrace. And also, when you talk about CG36, it is a cross of M3 Large White and M6 Landrace. Origin, France. The origin for Danbreed F1 is in Denmark. So that is a Danish company. And of course, we have outgrowers almost everywhere. So, as a farmer, what is your interest in breeds? Definitely you should be thinking about what am I going to benefit from this mother? Because when we're talking about F1s, we're talking about very good mothers to keep at the farm. So as a farmer, what are you looking at? Are you looking at reproductive potential of that animal? Are you looking at growth? Some indicators that can be communicated by the supplier. Are you looking at growth? Are you looking at robustness of that breed? And are you looking at lean meat, production of lean meat? So you should be knowing what characteristics I'm going to look at. Definitely at the end of it all, those are the characteristics that are going to influence profitability of your farm. For instance, on average, most of our unknown genetics, I call them unknown. They are not actually bad breeds, but I just call them unknown because we have not done selection on them, in that we are not selecting for or selecting against certain traits, certain characteristics that we do not want. For instance, if we are looking at selecting based on the number of piglets, most likely the other side, what we are selecting against could be maybe litter size. So increasing number of piglets might generally affect the litter size. So if we are interested in number of piglets per sow, per cycle, if we're looking at a cycle, a mother giving you 16 piglets on average at your farm, our unknown genetics are giving us 10 piglets or less. So why is it important for a farmer to select the best mothers to keep at the farm? These are the animals that you're keeping at the farm for a long period of time. And that means their production is going to be for a long term. In that, if you have poor mothers, definitely your production is going to be affected for a long period of time, because you're keeping them for, like, let's say 5 years, and they're giving you over 7 parities. So that means in each parity you're getting 7, 10 piglets. That performance affects the profitability of your farm. So when you're going out there looking for mothers, you basically have to look for the best mothers to keep at your farm. Please check our website at Fratel-Farm Agribusiness and look at our blog. Our blog has a lot of information that you can actually train your workers with, and also use some for decision making. And also, if you're interested in some of our services, farm establishment, construction, if you're also interested in breeds, farm equipment, we are able to supply you as Fratel-Farm Agribusiness. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You grow as we grow. Thank you so much.